Hey everybody! Today I'm going to make Tuscan soup. It's a little chilly outside, our first cool day. The cold air is coming in, so Tuscan soup sounds good. Olive Garden has a really good one, and there's some copycat ones that you see in Pinterest. This is similar but different. The only thing I'm adding that's different is mushrooms, but it's somewhat the same. There's different versions of how to make it. So I'm going to show you, we're going to do it at Instapot. So once we get going, it only takes 5 minutes to make. So I've already heated up the Instapot, and we're going to saute a pound of Italian sausage. You can do it in the casing. I got it not in the casing because you're going to cut it out of the casing later anyways. So you put a tablespoon of olive oil in the heated crock pot, and I've already got some in there, so I'm not putting a lot more. And then we're going to put this in to saute it, and it won't take very long, just till it's browned. Let me get the, well, I didn't get the paper off of it before we started. So we're going to kick it in here till it's brown and keep breaking it apart. Once this is browned, I'm going to add my garlic and my onions and my mushrooms to the olive oil with this to get till the onions are translucent, and then we'll continue making the rest of it. Once we get all of that in, this is the part that takes a little while. It's 5 minutes after all of this is done. So the Italian sausage is brown. I'm going to add in 3 cloves of fresh garlic that's chopped up. This is about 1/4 of an onion, of a white onion, and then a cup of mushrooms, and those are baby Bella mushrooms. Now we're just going to heat this. We're just going to keep doing this till the onions are translucent. Oh, and I forgot to add, we want to add the seasonings. I got Mediterranean seasoning that I'm adding in. If you don't have that, don't worry about it. And then we want oregano, which I've got fresh oregano, and I'm going to go ahead and add some dried. About a teaspoon. And I've got some basil that I'm adding to it. This is out of my garden. And some rosemary, which that Mediterranean seasoning had all of these in it, but I'm just adding some fresh with it. So that's going to give it lots of flavor. So that was rosemary, oregano, garlic, and basil. And we're going to add, as soon as we get them a little more translucent, we're going to add our potatoes. And I've got about 3 to 4 russet potatoes cut in small cubes. I've already got them all cut up, and we're going to pour them in. And then I've got 6 cups of chicken broth. Now this is a 6-quart crock pot. 6 cups of chicken broth. And then I'm going to add salt and pepper, and it's just to what you like. And this is sea salt. And you can add more later. Stir that all in. Okay, we're going to put the lid on it. Close it. You want to make sure that it's sealed, and we're going to set it for 5 minutes. Okay, so we've had this, the Instapot had to heat up, pressure up. So after it pressured up, we did 5 minutes, and I'm venting it now, quick release. And once that's done, then we'll put in kale, just long enough for it to wilt, and then I have half and half, a cup of half and half, and stir it in and let it heat up. then it's pretty much done. I'll tell you, this time of year is my favorite time of year for Instapots because the soups are the best in Instapot, and you know, it's all warm and feels good, and they're quick and easy usually. So this, hopefully I'll have a lot of soup recipes and other stuff, because there are a lot of soup recipes for Instapot. It's almost released and we'll get finished here. Now, see what it looks like in there? Now I'm going to add, I've already chopped up a whole bunch of kale. I washed it and chopped it up, and we're going to stick it all in there. Whoops. And we're just going to let it wilt for a little while, a couple minutes. Doesn't take long. Starting to look wilted. We're going to add a half and half, so we want to make sure it's wilted, because the half and half will cool it down a little bit, and then we'll have to let it sit long enough for it to heat up, about another minute. That's looking wilted. We don't want it too wilted anyways. Okay, so now a cup of half and half, and you could use heavy cream too. That would be very good too. We're going to put that all in and stir it in. And we're going to let it just sit for a minute to keep getting warm, since the half and half was cool or cold. And then we'll add a little, well, I'm not going to, you can add salt and pepper to taste, but we'll do that in our bowl, because I haven't tasted it yet to know if it needs any more, because I seasoned it pretty well a while ago. So that's basically it. Let me put some in a bowl for us. I'm letting that half and half heat up a little more. Make a little bowl of it. See, that's what it looks like. Oh, yummy. Eat that with some Tuscan bread, garlic bread, or just crackers. Let me get some juice in that. That's what we want, some of the juice. I'm adding some juice to it. There you go. Let me fix that a little bit. Here, I'll give it a taste for you. It looks yummy. It's my kind of meal. Might be too hot still. Perfect. I don't even think it needs salt and pepper. It's seasoned just right. Y'all be sure and try this. It's really good. You'll love it. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, so I can continue to make these for you. Thanks for watching. Be sure and like it. Bye.